Namaste, hello, this is Anita and welcome back to my channel. So, I started using Instagram kind of a lot recently. I never really used it, but I'm going to be using it a lot more in the future. And I'm linking my, I'm not linking, I'm writing my name, and I'm also going to tell you here, I'm scratching, what the fuck. My name is khyberhyper on Instagram. If you want to follow me and talk to me, you can talk to me through there. It will be pretty easy because I kind of answer everything. Of course, if you start like massive texting me, I won't be able to answer all of your comments or text or whatever. But that is the way to get in touch with me. A few people have already joined it from YouTube, and that's cool. I'm talking to them, and also I have a few on Facebook. My Facebook is Anita senior steen Svensson, and I'm like the only senior, and it's with an X, so if you want to find me, there you go. I was going to say something bullshit. Anyway, I was requested to do a video about my piercings and my healing process on Instagram from one of my subscribers. I am not 100% sure about from who right now. Let me look it up. If I can find it. It is from, let me see, I cannot see. I'm so bad at figuring out messages and finding like my messages on Instagram. I'm very new to Instagram and I have to figure everything out. Anyway, I want to talk about my piercings and the healing process now. I've already made a video about all my piercings and tattoos, so I'm not going to go into all of them, but I am going to talk a little bit about the healing process and how I do it, because I don't do a lot actually. But a lot of people, they use a lot of disinfectant and keeping them very clean all the time. Now, I am a firm believer of that anything needs some bacterials to be able to heal and be more resistant toward getting new infections. I never really do anything, I'm like blah. I don't do anything in particular to take care of my piercings. The healing process is individual for each piercing. It depends where you get it. But I'm going to start with my ears. Now, the ears, I had them pierced when I was 2 years old, and I have no idea how fast they healed, but I think it's about 14 days where you like have to leave in the stud that they put in, and then you have to like turn it. And that's like my advice with all your piercing. You always just have to leave the ring that they put in until it's healed, and then spin it once in a while, once a day, twice a day, to make sure it doesn't grow so it's stuck. Now, these ones were the piercings I have that took the longest to heal. It took like, I don't remember exactly, but I think like over a month, because it's like flesh and it's like skin and tissue and all this. I don't know if it's muscles, but it's a thick plate that it has, that it's a thick surface that has to heal. So these take longer time than normal piercings. These ones down here is thinner, and this is thinner. So, but these also take quite a bit. The one in the nose, my septum, I'm not wearing right now, also took quite a long time. But my nipples, they healed like in 14 days. I think these one healed within 3 weeks, and this septum, I don't remember at all. But I think because it's mostly thick, like white thingy, like you have in the ears. I don't know what it's called in English, but that piece is like brusk in Danish. But it's like you heal fast because it's just a thin skin layer, and the brusk, the hard part of your nose, is like not going to have to heal. Anyway, that's kind of all I have to say about my piercings and the healing, because I made a video explaining you all about my piercings. Anyway, I'm going to be ranting a little bit because I kind of got really pissed off today. I had a fight with the staff here, and they gave me a timeout, and I will tell you all about it. It was ridiculous. Last week I was making a video, and then I accidentally tipped over some nail glue that I accidentally forgot to close. And when a thing breaks in a mental institution or in an institution, they have to replace it with something that's worked, because the table was destroyed. I couldn't use it, so I had to change it out for a new one. And one of the staff says, okay, you can change it with one in the living room while we fix your table. They have to scrape off the glue and half my Sueva brush, which was stuck in it, which sucks because I just got it. It was a huge brush and I fucking loved it, but I threw it out. But anyway, I ripped it off, and some other stuff was glued to the table, but there's a big pile of glue and they have to like scrape it off so I can have my table back. But of course I can't use the table because I cannot draw on it because there's bumps on it. So my contact person said, and I don't think he remembers because he was a little fast and I don't know if he heard me, but I asked him if I could change the tables with one in the living room because they were the same, and the one in the living room is not being used for anything except keeping candles. So I could put that there because it can hold candles so I can draw on my table. Then, because it's Saturday, I asked him yesterday, it was Friday, and then today, I didn't do it yesterday because my room was a mess. I just cleaned it now. Then, today I clean my room, and I go and I carry out the table, and I take the new one. And then there's like these 4 ladies on the work today, and they're like fucking chickens, you know, they beep, 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 beep. They always talk, and they sit and show things in the phone and have like their talks, and they would rather sit and do their phone chat than they would do their actual work. But then one of them was like, you cannot take that table because it's part of the environment. And I was like, oh yeah, I can, because my contact person actually said I could. And then they went to check, and he apparently didn't write it down, so I think he forgot about it. He didn't really hear me, but anyway, he said yes. So I said yes, I can, because my contact person allowed me to do this, so I can. And then they went berserk on me, and we had this major fight, and I was like, why are you wasting my freaking life and your time on this planet to discuss something that you're not going to have any say about anyway, because I'm going to take the fucking table. I need it. I want to sit and make some art, and I need that table. I cannot use a broken table. And it's an institution. You have to replace the broken items. And it's not like I did break it on purpose. And then they went amok, and then they told me, you get a timeout. You have to stay in your room for 1 hour, and you cannot go smoke. And I was like, you know what? This is a kindergarten, man. I'm 40, and you're like standing and bullshitting me about this and wasting your life, making me pissed off. You know what? Fuck off. If I want to smoke, I go and smoke a cigarette. If I am doing my laundry, I go do my laundry. What are you gonna do? Hold me back, because you're not gonna do that. So a timeout? What the fuck? For what? I was not raising my voice. I called one of them retarded, like stupid. I said stupid because she was like being literally stupid. It was like idiotic. Anyways, had to get that off my chest, because it was like being in an institution like this. I've been placed in a mental institution because I used to be sick, and I'm not suitable to go to jail, because that's not the institution for me. So this is not a jail. I'm not here to be punished. I'm here to be treated so I can be well. Okay? So they cannot treat me like they do other places. They have to have some sort of respect for me. But sometimes they forget that, and they think they have to punish me. And I mean, she doesn't have to live here. Why does she care about a table? I mean, get a fucking life, bitch. And I'm sorry I say bitch, because I fucking hate that bitch. And I'm not mentioning any names, so I can talk about them as much as I fucking want to, even though they claim you're here, you have a code of silence. But hey, I never signed anything. I never accepted to be having a code. I can like talk about, but they could take my things. No, because I'm allowed to have these things by law. I'm just annoyed. But it's very important to know that I'm here to be in treatment, and I'm not here to be punished. And they sometimes forget that, and they even sometimes says, but you're here because you did a crime and you have to be punished. No, that's not true. You are lying. You're lying in my face. And if you say that, you don't know your work, you don't know what you're hired to do, well, go fucking study your work and know what you have to do, because you're fucking insulting my intelligence and my personality. And I've spent 13-14 years on working with myself on my health issues, and I've gotten so much better that it's like I've never felt better in my life. I'm ready to go out of here, but unfortunately I have to stay another year because the law is like retarded when it comes to getting out of jails like this. Also, I have met a fan of mine. I think it's a fan, a subscriber on Instagram, and if I can, he wrote me a poem, and I would like to read it to you. If I can find it. I don't know if I can find it. I don't know how to fucking find my messages. Let me just try. I don't know. Maybe I cannot find it. Damn it, I cannot find it. If somebody can teach me, please, how to find your messages on Instagram, because I don't know. And I really want to read this poem for you because it's so sweet and he's so adorable. And I just thought you should know that one of my subscribers wrote me a poem. Yay! That was so sweet. It was really, really cute. So anyway, I'm addicted to these. You guys gotta go get these. This is like menthol or something. I think it's menthol. Eucalyptus. And you like snort it and you get so fresh in your brain. It's like really, really cool. But don't do it at night because it will keep you up. You will be having trouble sleeping. Anyway, this is a kind of ranting video, and I will soon be done. The last thing I want to mention, I'm currently watching the movie Snowden. It's about an American spy who reveals a lot of information, and it's based on real events, and it's called Snowden. His name was Ed Snowden, and I just want to say it's a freaking awesome movie, and if you haven't seen it, it's really worth a watch. It has some great actors. Now, the wife of the main character, I always fucking hated her. She's in in good movies, but she's just annoying. But anyway, I kind of started liking her. But you should go watch that movie if you haven't seen it, especially if you're American. Actually, everybody should watch it because it's just cool. Watch it. You gotta watch it. Anyway, I'm gonna bugger off now. I just wanted to make a little video this Saturday since I have nothing else to do. Oh, I got one more thing to tell you before I go out, and it's also this is kind of an update on my life apparently. So I was having my exit. I could go out 1.5 hours every day, but then I had to at 8 o'clock in the evening give a urine sample, and within 2 hours, and then they forgot to tell me again, so I forgot it, and then I had to give one the day after, and apparently, first off they say it's too thin, and there's weed in it, hashish in it, THC in it, and there's no something other medicine in it. So are you not taking your medicine? Did you smoke weed? And it's too thin. So I was like, first off, I've been giving so many urine samples, I know when it's too thin and it's not too thin. This was clearly thick yellow because I've been drinking a lot of coffee, so it was not bright yellow, it was thicker, not very dark, but it was thick enough and I could smell it. So then that's one giveaway that I know is strong enough because I've made so many urine samples and I always know when they're like thick enough and not. So they must have made a mistake in the lab. And I didn't smoke weed. I would have said, yes, I smoke weed if I smoke weed, and I did take my medicine. So I'm like, you made a mistake, you have to take a new one. And then I was supposed to give one this morning, but they forgot it, so no, I have to give one tomorrow. But it was Friday, they found out this, so they took away my going out for the entire fucking weekend. And guess what? For the first time this year, the sun is shining, it's springtime, it's so beautiful outside and it's hot, and I'm not able to go out because the lab made a mistake. Because at 8 o'clock at night, apparently, even though I'd been in my room all night, they thought I was on drugs. Because they thought I was hyper. And I was like, I'm always hyper, man. What the fuck is your issue? That's my condition. Don't you know me? But anyway, they had a suspicion. I think somebody said something to bug me because a few other people also had to give urine samples, and they were sure that somebody told on them. Anyway, just a waste of my time and annoying. So now I have to give a new urine sample tomorrow morning, and they have to test it Monday so I can go out Monday because I didn't smoke weed, so it must be clear. And I did take my medicine, so it should be in. And I get like an injection in my ass, so it's like, how could I not be on my medication? I mean, it's in my ass, it's in my system, and it lasts a month, and I just got it a week ago. So, kind of annoying. Anyway, addict of coffee. I just wanted to make this little video, as I said, a Saturday update on my life. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope if you go get piercings, let me return to that subject. If you go get piercings, you have to really, even though I never really use anything to keep them clean, I just leave them the fuck alone, and then I twist them like every day to make sure that they don't get stuck. Of course, if you get infected, I would advise you to clean it, and or you have to keep it clean anyway. I'm just like, I think it's just healing naturally. Like if I get a wound, I just leave it the fuck alone and just don't put any bacteria in it as least as I can, and keep a normal sanitize. I mean, keep clean. It's normal. Shower and just use soap and don't get dirty, and it will heal fine if you do get infected. I'm infected right here right now because I was using one like this, one staff with a ball at the end, but I put a jewel here and I have used too short a staff, so it was like, so it's a little, it's not infected, it's not infected, but it's a little sore. It's hurting a little bit, but I'm just leaving it alone, and I put in this one because first off, I think it looks cool with these two, and they're not stretched because I don't want two big fucking holes in my face, but I really like the look of how they look. I saw it first on Naomi Frost, one other YouTuber, which I really like. She's fucking awesome. And she had like this pearly thing here that I don't know what she got because I really wanted the jewelry, but I got these on Chef Miss A. And I like them, but I don't want to stretch them because I don't want big holes in my face. If one day I want to take them out, then it's fine that I have a hole, but I don't want a big motherfucking hole in my face. Anyway, guys, I love you, and I hope you know this. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you. I am watching Kelly eating a lot at the moment. I don't know why, because it's not like, especially, I don't know why. I just like her a lot. She's very sweet, and she does some very sweet videos. And she's with another one who has another YouTuber. They live together. They're Dre and Kelly, and they're like, I'm Kelly, I'm Dre, and we'll see you another day. So I'm gonna steal that phrase and I'm saying, I'm Anita, and I'm Anita, and we will see you maybe in a pizzeria. I don't know. That was such a bullshit thing to say. I don't know why I said that. I am guessing that I'm a little bit mental. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you soon. I hope somebody gets something out of this video. And sorry if I'm not like have too much to say about how to deal with piercings, but it's just leave the fuck alone, and then that's it. I love you. Namaste. Bye bye. Clicking the stop button. Clicking the stop button in 2 seconds when I'm finished with my song. I'll see you later. Namaste. Bye. Bye, guys.